FortHSFootball.com here at the Four Quarters Online Media Day in Tallahassee. We got the Wewahitchka Gators, or as some people call them, the Wewah Gators. We got head coach Dennis Kizziah here. We got Brett Satterfield, running back and linebacker, number 44 on the right, and then Rashard Rainey, quarterback and free safety on the number 7 on the left side. All right, so. Basically, y'all won the world, in the rural district, basically, in the same district again this year, talk about that. I mean, does that make y'all excited that nothing has changed for y'all? Y'all going to continue with the same thing?
Yeah, I think because we're all familiar with each other, so, there's haven't been, I think there's been two coaching changes, though, in the district, at Vernon and at Sneeds. But it's still pretty familiar with each program, so we're looking forward to competing.
And I know that things kind of slipped a little bit last year compared to the year before that when y'all made the playoffs. I guess the ultimate goal is to make the playoffs, get back in there again this year. Is that correct?
Absolutely, and you have to say this because we had a kid that scored 50 touchdowns. Our team couldn't, I don't even know that we scored 50 as a team last year, so we couldn't replace that, so we struggled, and our won and loss record showed that. But this is a different team this year. It's a totally different team. These guys have worked extremely hard, had a very good spring, and they're willing to do what it takes to be successful.
What would you say the biggest difference is going to be compared from last year to this year?
I think our strength and our depth. We're going to have more depth in a lot of areas this year. It's going to make a big difference.
All right, for both of you, Brett and Rashard, what's the biggest thing that what you want to do or you want to accomplish differently or improve upon? I'll start with Rashard on this one.
I'd like to beat our rival Port St. Joe and win districts.
And what about you, Brett?
Pretty much the same thing. Just try to go undefeated and win our district this year, and of course beat St. Joe.
It's basically, Port St. Joe is your biggest rival, basically, and I know that even the time zone difference will keep y'all going no matter what.
Yeah.
So, and one of the other things, is trying to make the playoffs. Basically, 1A is pretty much a loaded classification. When you look at teams that you're playing, because District 2, y'all are going to end up having to draw, a team, the defending state champion, Northview, or something like that. How do what would you make you prepare for that if you get to that point?
Well, the thing about it is we're the smallest 1A school, public 1A school that plays football. We're having to compete against the like of a Northview team that's close to maybe 500-600 students. We got 240. So that's a big difference. But you can only put 11 at a time on the field. That's the way we look at it. So, if our 11 are prepared, then we definitely can be in any game we play.
Speaking, with the numbers, you're saying about 240 in enrollment. How many do you expect to dress out this year?
Well, normally our norm is 25, 30, right in that range. So.
All right, I got one final question. I've been asking everybody this today. What is the one game that you've been looking forward to on the schedule? I'll start with Brett on this one.
Of course, Port St. Joe.
Any of the district games that might stand out that you really want to, peg to get into the playoffs this year? That really would.
Well, we host needs one. I'm ready for that.
What about you, Rashard?
I'm ready for the Port St. Joe game and our district game in Macefield.
Yeah. All right. Well, I definitely wish you all the best of luck this year. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.